going on, you mad dogs? Mick back again. So after my last video with some updates on the car, I've had a few questions, few inboxes just asking me a few questions and made me realise that I missed plenty of stuff. So this is just another short video just to touch on those few things. So the big one that most people have asked me about is what tyres we went with, the size, etc. So we've gone with the Toyo all-terrain open countries, and they're a 275, 65, 18. This is the second set of these tyres I've had in my time, and yeah, I reckon they're awesome. People may disagree. You may agree if you've got them. Anyway, that's what we went with. So we've got a full set of them on the car, and I think they will get us out of trouble. No dramas. The second thing that a lot of people asked me about was, did I have a dual battery? So yes, the answer is yes. I bought the Pirate Camco battery tray. Set you back maybe $400, but it was a bit of a mission to install it. But once it's in, it's snug. Like, fits in there real good. Yeah, a bit of a pain to fit. Took me maybe a couple of hours with a hand from the missus just to hold some nuts and stuff like that you couldn't really get to. But yeah, so we went the Pirate Camco battery tray and the Delcore battery, which fits in here the best because of the height. Most of the batteries, they're too high for this space, and you got the BC-DC charger on top, you don't have the room for anything. So the Delcore, I think I ordered it from Perth, HD27 from memory, the number is on it, but it's the battery that you want for this. I think there's that and one other maybe that fit, but I went with this. That's what was recommended, and yeah, I've had it in there for a few months now. Obviously no issues. On top of that, we got Red Arc. Everyone says you can't go wrong with Red Arc, so we went the Red Arc BCDC 1225. I've got it all wired in. I run a power to the back. So on the passenger side, I think there's one on both sides actually, but if you go to the back of the car, just in here, you'll see there's a 12 volt socket in there. So I just run a power from the battery all the way back to there, and I just cut that source off that was run to it, run a new fuse in line there, and yeah, it just powers the back there. So I've got the fridge plugged in at the back, and yeah, it's no issues at all. You got the solar Anderson on top here. I could have run it to the front of the car or somewhere else, but it was just there. So if we're going to sit parked for days at a time, then I can just pop the bonnet up, chuck the portable solar into it, and yeah, keep charging. So if you've got any other questions about that, I think I touched on everything. It's pretty basic. If you've wired them in yourself before, there's not a great deal to it, and it's always a handy little extra to have. The other thing that people asked was UHF. So I got the BCF pack, Unit NX66, 5 watts, and come with a little 600mm black whip. I'll show you that. I didn't want anything too big, sticks out stupid, but looks good. And I just installed it under the passenger side, and I didn't want to drill the handpiece bracket on anywhere in the car. I didn't want to put any holes or whatever, so I just run the handpiece under the console here. So I run it from up the front under the console, and it just sits in there. If I'm using it, the handpiece can just sit out here. When I'm not, chuck it in there, and she's gone out of sight. I think that's pretty much everything that people asked about. If you got any other questions, just flick me an inbox, message me on here, leave a comment, whatever you want to do. But yeah, if I can answer any more questions, I'll do my best. So that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks to you guys who have already subscribed and followed us. If it's something that you're interested in watching, obviously hit the subscribe button. Give us a follow on Instagram. The Goes Backs Do Oz. Hopefully we can keep you entertained and give you some cool spots to see, some cool things to do. Yo! Much love.